Hey there everyone, No DM the Boy here coming at you with another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So we're going to pick up directly where we left off from the DLC Masha's Ascension plus side quest exploration episode, and we're going to see how this works. So I think we need, let's see,
Let's bounce.
I'm going to read how to unlock it here real quick. Let's see, so put him in.
That Triton's got you covered.
Mobius. Mobius T.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Lance is rank
I'm
10
all refreshed
on him,
and
right? I think he is. Yeah, okay. So here, has to be Lance.
Ready to take on the world.
Yep.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Just gotta cook it. Battle soup? Yeah. Position unlocked about. Yummy. Yep, Manana's cooking.
I feel like I could lift mountains.
No,
Hey,
you
want to
just
see me try?
Those are for honest then. Yep, let's do the Triton site Ascension. Memories. Memories. Oh man, nostalgic. Beginning of the game. This is where we started. I was here for the longest time. Grinding Fabricator.
This is something decent, right?
The music's nostalgic too.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Right. But let's discuss. Ascension.
I think we need to discuss this.
Noah, about our next destination.
Ahoy, laddie. There's somewhere I be wanting to go to.
I am not laddie, and I'm under no obligation whatsoever to listen to you.
Actually, there's a bunch of places I need to pay a visit to.
You can talk to yourself all you want. We don't have the time to listen to you drone on.
It was on a cold day, nearly 100 years ago.
Hey, don't just ignore me when I'm talking to you.
I was on a journey at the time, seeking strong foes.
What? Like you're doing now, you mean?
Don't encourage him.
One day I ran into him.
Him?
Aye, him. An eccentric man, was he? Couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag. But then, he ended up entrusting something important to me.
I see. But if this was so long ago, then that man must be...
Anyone's life is short if you look at it from my perspective. Not that I be trying to offend you folks. Anyway, this man, he handed me, I think it was a pot. After that, I can't remember a blessed thing.
You think? You can't remember? What are we supposed to do with that?
So what does this have to do with where you want to go?
Very good question, girl. It came to me suddenly that when he and I went places, I'd leave some kind of mark. I mean, it'd be a bother if I forgot where we went, eh? So, I left my giant handprints all over the place.
All over the place, huh? Very helpful.
Well, now and then stuff comes back to me. I just remembered I left one mark by a lake around where Gamma is right now.
Does the place stand out?
Sorry. Can't remember anything except that mark. Back then, I used to fly everywhere in a Pharaonis.
You used the Pharaonis just for that? What a waste.
I suppose. It did cause a few squabbles with some other colonies.
Forget about that. At least we've got something to aim for.
But...
Of course, we can't just run around endlessly hunting for those marks. But if we see something similar to what he remembers, it might jog his memory.
Then I suppose I don't mind.
Sorry, folks. Just keep your eyes peeled for him and I'd be grateful.
Right, Ascension, my memories.
I see some relations have changed.
Judging by the light. Ah, there it is.
Is this?
Yar, there it be. That be my handprint and no mistake. As big as a whale as always.
Does that jog your memory?
Aye, my friend and I used to go off hunting a lot. I'm sure it was in,
That phrasing is very telling.
He would keep this thingy on him that he used to treasure. Well, blow me down if I can't remember what that thingy might be.
Well, is there anything else you can think of?
I only traveled with him for a short time, I did. Seems like I only have to blink and another human passes away.
You managed to remember this much about him. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
I wonder.
I probably should have asked before, but what even made you remember something from that long ago?
Ah, well, it was while I watched our fair Nopon lady cooking up a storm. And it just popped into my head. I felt dissatisfied, like something was missing.
Food of banana nummy?
Nay, nothing like that, miss. I love just about anything I eat. Ah, that stirred something. Day after day, he'd peek inside his little pot thing. Ah, it's come back to me. We were broadsided by a rabble, and my mate brought out his pot. He murmured something or other about fermentation.
Fermentation? What's up with that? Was it some science experiment or something?
Queen's wings, what is in this pot? Isn't that a rubble right now?
On your guard, guys. Not a bad move.
Get him. Trying to get away. Running.
stick me with spines and call me a spike archon. That monster knew how to put up a fight.
A fight? That was awful. How the spark did you forget about that?
Look, whatever, it's done. Just tell us you found what you're looking for.
Well, I remembered one thing.
See? There we go. Reminisce away, old-timer.
Long ago, when there was no Colony Gamma here, back then it was Colony Iota and Colony 18 who were at each other's throats. Of course, in I blundered with no clue at all, and I ended up with both of them trying to send me into the deep.
Yeah, when I said reminisce, I meant about something relevant, yeah?
They had some guts trying to off a console, that be sure. Back then, just about anybody tried to have a pop at old Triton.
Right, I'm punching him. Noah, permission to punch.
Hold on until after he's done.
While we were fleeing the colonies, we made a little meal of the monster we killed here. Quite a good cook was my mate. Sorry, kiddies. Looks like there's nothing here.
Come on, we can't end it like this.
Well, I reckon it might be round where Lambda is now.
Then let's get over there. You might remember something else.
Lance is invested. Said Lambda, right? All right. I think it doesn't show up if I'm actually in the region. Which is annoying.
Judging by the lay of the land, I see nothing's changed about this place.
But didn't you insinuate Colony Lambda hasn't always been stationed here?
Aye, that's right. That place be great if you want a good solid defense, but woe betide ye if you try launching an attack from it. You had to fight like a trooper back in the day, so there was no point in having a stationary base. If their commanders hold up inside, they're either very sure of themselves, or they're one ship short of a full fleet. By the by, see that big hole open up near the Furnace?
Oh, that. Seems it's been there for some time.
I bashed that one open with these here fists.
Huh? You did that?
Wow, this is the kind of place my mate used to like to fish. And if he couldn't fish, I couldn't eat. I'd just sit on my arse. Well, I had time to kill, so I smashed chunks out of the cliff face every day. What man sees a wall and doesn't want to tear it down, I ask you?
I don't know what walls you've seen, buddy.
So, Triton, does that remind you of anything?
He was such an easy-going fella, but I never once asked him where he came from or how old he was. Now I come to think of it, I didn't even know wherefore he was traveling.
You didn't check in with your iris?
I wonder. It was all so long ago, I don't remember. Ah, but I know that when he and I arrived here, it was quite a balmy day. He peeked inside his pot, said that all the heat wouldn't do. then spoke about how he wanted to wait out the season.
What could that mean?
That's the thing about living as long as I have. I know it's important, but I just plumb forgot, and it ain't coming back.
Mate.
My memory's not what it used to be, but I do recall Rogals used to hang out here. We were once surrounded by them, I faintly recall. That was a hard battle indeed.
Do you mean like those things?
Ah! This just keeps happening!
Ha! What be life without a bit of excitement? We can bet by beating the tar out of them.
You know what? Fine. Let's do it!
What's life felt a little more exciting?
I used my thinking muscles for this time. Coming right up! Observe my strategy.
And one for good measure. Hit them where they least expect.
Alright, coming right up! Let me do the honor! I got you in my sight! Hope you're ready for us! Stay right there! Got a surprise!
Power with which we fight.
Finally got to stretch my trap!
I don't want to sound like Tyon, but I'll say it anyway. This is all your fault.
Ah, sorry, girlie. Why don't I catch you a nice whopper to say I'm sorry? I'll roast it nicely and serve it up to you. It'll taste mighty fine, I promise.
Anyway, we're not getting any more clues from your memory.
I guess it can't be helped. It's such a long time ago after all.
First hunting, then fishing. What are we even doing here? Seriously?
I'm getting fed up running about like a headless turkin.
Oh, you're fed up?
Triton, you said the pot was dropped somewhere, didn't you? If it was so long ago, who's to say that someone didn't pick it up?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Guess it ain't impossible.
Maybe so much time has passed that it got buried or something.
So now I suppose you want us to start digging.
I'm just saying is all.
Can you really not think of anything else?
Oh, there might be one thing. Behind Keva's castle be those hovering reefs, They'd be triggering my noggin.
There must be something there then. Let's go.
Hey now, boyo. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Nothing much. I just think if this place is important to you, we should pay it a visit.
Okay, this castle.
I don't care if it's a jar or an old snuffing boot. I'm gonna find this thing.
That's the spirit, lad. Now, let's make for the hovering reefs. I remember these floating islands. Ah, there it is.
Watch your footing, guys. I hope we can make use of this.
These are worth a bit, right?
We should take good care of that. Huh.
Looks like it's still usable. Who wants to do the honors?
We got it.
Cha-ching!
That smarts.
Nothing. Guess I wasted your time again.
It really was a long while ago, huh? Maybe there's nothing we can do.
Aye, this place was already in a sorry state way back when. Must have been blasted off to who knows where.
By the way, your friend, Triton, how did he die?
I don't know the why and wherefore, but it'd be about the time when a beastie swallowed him down in one gulp.
Dang, he got eaten.
Oh no!
He was waving his arms, shouting, "Eat me!" He was a bit of a loon.
He must have been, to travel with you. Maybe one of those monsters bashed a screw loose.
This has been nothing but trouble for ye kids. If nothing turns up here, let's just call it quits, eh?
Wait, that's kind of sudden. You're okay with stopping after all this?
If it ain't the searching that's the problem, I can do that whenever. I got a bit more time than ye all have.
Triton.
But you know, I have at least remembered my friend. It might be my lot in life to outlive everyone else, but he lives in my memories and in my heart. Ain't no way I'd throw away what he's left me. Of course, I forgot all about him until now, so I'm talking complete bilge.
If you've finished being gloomy, we need to search every nook and cranny. There must be something we haven't seen.
Oh, he's invested now too.
You what? You were totally against all this.
I just hate leaving a job half done. Honestly, I couldn't care less about what he's searching for. And I don't mind if we never find it. But I just need to know either way.
Our words well spoken, Four Eyes. I'm much the same. Right then, let's give it one more shot.
Oh, there's the same
what's
mountain.
this? Ha-ha! You're still alive, you wretched cur! Thought I'd taken care of you back then. This time I'll make sure you don't get away. Prepare to be pounded!
God.
Going toe-to-toe with a big slugger like this, there ain't nothing finer.
Putting that aside, would this be our fabled pot? This thing was holding on to it.
Ah! That'll be it! It's gotta be!
Yeah? Is that really the pot? So, what have we got inside there?
Don't tell us you want to keep it secret after all we've been through.
Ah. Well, you see. What is this?
Don't look at me.
Oh, familiar smell. It's miso paste.
Miso?
That's correct. Can add miso to meat, fishes, all sorts of vegetable. It's all-purpose flavoring.
Then, what? That's what we were busting our butts for?
Miso. Ah, that's right. Me and him, we... Ah!
Hold on! I'll have you out!
No, Frank! Forget about me. Only the pot. Only the pot matters now.
Are you out of your mind? You worked your behind off to make this miso stuff!
I'm sorry, my friend. This is it for me. But I put my whole being into that. I want you to take that perfect miso. You need to make the best dish ever!
Partner! Oh!
That's sad.
I remember now. He and I, we journeyed to gather ingredients that would match this stuff. But when we finally arrived here, that blasted monster went and ate him. And he entrusted this to me. Idiot! How could I ever have forgotten something that damn well important? I get it. When I saw the Nopon lady cooking and thought something was missing from the food, that thing, it was miso. To think that All these years and decades, my heart's been captive to a simple bean paste. Doesn't that sound stupid? Eh? I'm sorry about this, kiddies. This miso won't ever go off, even if centuries pass. If you behave, I'll treat ye to a little taste.
That make my Nana incredibly happy! Looking forward to sampling legendary miso.
Hey, Noah.
What's up?
Gonna ask you again. Can I give him a real slug?
Just one. I see some relations have changed.
Perfect. Alright, next one is Romeo and Juliet. Let's discuss at the canteen for once. We mostly discussed at the city camp.
Got a feeling in my bum.
Better make sure we're well rested. Let's lay out the facts.
Yep, Juliet's attitude. I guess Romeo and Juliet probably haven't been able to get married yet. Yeah, if they had Romeo would have given this whole speech about it. You can see it now. The reason you brought those two up? I heard Juliet's been seen all over the city lately, that's all. I think she might be trying to get their wedding approved somehow. Also, she's the one jumping through hoops this time. Romario was so fired about it too. Is it really so hard to get married? Seems like the problem occurs more than just the two of them, so it must be. If you're worried about them, we could always ask around and see how they're doing. I feel a bit bad Romeo did himself with mischief when we weren't watching. There's probably something we can do to help anyway, Mimi. You're right. Let's see if anyone knows what's going on with Romeo and Juliet. This time it's Juliet.
Alright, let's get going. Time's a wasting.
Juliet, I want to ask you something if that's okay. I'm sorry, friends. I'm rather busy right now. I got things to ready for a trip. You're ready? What thing's ready? I swear, when next time we meet, we'll talk more. Oh. Ditch this. See what Romeo has to say. Oh, Romeo. My Romeo. Okay. Romeo, do you know what's going on with Juliet? It's you. Your time is clear as ever, yes. Is everything alright? Well, Juliet's joined the numbers lost. And so at our next skirmish, she'll be there. I must persuade my boss to let me go. My only wish is that we fight as one. Our unit's being briefed precisely now at the harbor. Will you intervene? And stop us from joining up? Well, yes, at first, of course I did protest. Without to let her follow her own dreams. We'll do our best for you. So that's our strategy. Stand by till we deploy. Understood. You, stay focused. The battle's already started. Remember that. Yes, ma'am. Yep, sound voice like a Skywar. Juliet. Oh, it's you again. When did you sign up for the lost numbers? The very day that followed when we met, my poor Romeo came to seek my hand. In fact, since I was but a tiny girl, I wanted to be like Monica. Oh, my father let me join. He said the soldier's life was not for me. Now I'm older, and it's past the time when I should act upon my own desires. You're Garrett and Romeo now? I know, so keep it as a secret if you please. I think when this time coming fight is done, I'll tell them everything that's on my mind. Keep this up, and your first fight will be nothing to worry about. Yes, ma'am. Shows a lot of promise, even though I'll see to you. I'm expecting great things. You here to help as well? We're after something pretty huge, so you'll be a big help. What are you going for? We're going to obtain growth modules. She's an excellent soldier, but Julia doesn't have combat experience yet. I think it'd be good for you if you came along. This found out when it ended combat. Romeo's not going to make it in time, is he? You should go in his place and to make sure Julia doesn't do anything reckless. Keva, we're in. I knew you would be. Okay, so the plan's simple. We attack the Kevasi transport remnants and secure the cage. We'll stage the attack at the base of the Brilliant Sword and the Great Wetlands. Now, you can join either the Vanguard or the Rearguard, which will be. Vanguard! We'll take the Vanguard. We'll be able to pull off a pincer maneuver with Juliet. Okay, let's get moving. I just sent you to the rendezvous point. We'll head out to the attack point. You come as long as you're ready, right? Got it. Well, we're following our feet here. Better if we do this in Romeo anyway. Might be right. Okay, let's keep Juliet safe and get this done.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh yeah. Fast travel. Love to see it. Ah, there you are. Come over here to me. Our target's passing through now. I see it. There it is. Anytime now. Ready? Now. Alright, let's get him.
Uh-oh. I think they just gave me the side eye.
I'm in love with this love story. Wow, Juliet aced that. We didn't need to worry about her at all. 2 right. And we've got it. Well done, team. Let's get this bad boy back. Yes, ma'am. At least your reward's over at the harbor. I wouldn't hang around this place for too long. Scent Ridge Harbor. Understood. Juliet, why unasked would you become a soldier behind my back? My father, don't you know the reason why? Alright, I'll play along. You keep it quiet because you knew I'd oppose you. You knew I'd also put a stop to your half-baked willfulness. This way is your last day in the lost numbers, my girl. You'll quit now. I'm telling you that I tend to stay. Oh yeah? Daughter or not, I've got to draw the line. You're hereby disowned from House Doyle. What? Sir, did you not hear a word she said? And Juliet, please, you must. It's fine. Romeo, see, we'll keep the city safe, together, unencumbered by your house. My Juliet, darling, yes, of course. Here, let me pay you back for all the help you've been. You're the one who split the beans to Garrett, aren't you? Yes, that was me. You can keep it quiet. You can't just go bringing noble daughters of the 6 houses to battle, can I? Wait, you mean I got permission this time? The 6 houses can be a nightmare sometimes, I swear. Alright, quest complete.
I see some relations have changed.
We ascended. Oh, feels good to ascend. How this thing is doing, infinity-wise. Might make this a short episode. We'll go into the main story next because there's some story icons around the main story. And I know there's some side quests I didn't get yet. Perfect. We'll just make sure. I don't think I want him on. Get Fiona back for the main
Me?
story.
I'll try.
Miyabi.
I love being with you guys.
It's good to keep a record.
Yeah, we'll call it here. This will be our first time in a while making it a short episode. Just so we can move on to the next part. Yeah, because there's no more side quests. I'm on the roll, so we're gonna keep it rolling. Alright? No DMWA is gonna log off. I'll see y'all next time.